Hey, what's up everybody? Vince Spompanato, and today I want to talk about the top 4 traits that separate the top of the food chain from the bottom of the food chain when it comes to sales. Listen folks, I've been selling for about 20 years now, and when I first got started in sales, I stunk at it. I hated it. I did not know what I was doing. I wasn't confident. I didn't take massive action. I didn't have any conviction in what I was doing, and I certainly wasn't certain of myself. And folks, those are the things that I want to talk to you about today, because these 4 things that I'm about to go over with you are what separate the top from the bottom. Number 1 is you have to take massive action. Okay? If you're showing up to work every day, if you own a business, whatever it is that you do, most people are working 8 to 10 hours a day. If you are working 8 hours a day, you need to be working 8 hours a day. If you sell on the phone, that means you need to be talking to people on the phone at least 7 hours of that day. And that's what really separates the top from the bottom. It's the amount of action that's being taken during those same 8 hours, where these folks may only be on the phone for 4 hours a day. The people that are operating at the top of the food chain are on the phone 6, 7, 8 hours a day, sometimes more. And therefore, they're putting almost double or sometimes triple the amount of activity in. And so therefore, their results skyrocket. They're in front of more people. They follow up with more people. They can serve more business. They are on the phone making money. And if you're not on the phone, you're not making money. If you're doing extracurricular activities, if you're organizing your desk, if you're going to lunch every single day with your friends, you're not making money, folks. It's number 1, it's the activity level, that massive action, that 10x action that's going to get you at the top of the food chain. Number two is confidence. Look, when I first got started, I didn't have any confidence. I'm a young kid right out of college, didn't know what I was doing, a fish out of water, had no training in sales. Folks, if you want confidence, if you want to operate up here at the top of the food chain, you need to skill up. That means you need to demand training from your organization. You need to go out and seek information. Go to sales conferences. Watch YouTube videos on how to close, how to sell. Read books from the top sales trainers like Grant Cardone. Okay? Get yourself skilled up. Learn how to close. Learn how to communicate with people so that in any situation, you can have the confidence to overcome and win in whatever it is you're doing. Without that confidence, you will not be able to transfer your confidence into your customer. And without that transfer of confidence, you are not going to make very many sales. So number 3 is conviction. Okay? So with confidence comes conviction. Okay? You need to be convicted in whatever service or product you're selling. If you are not absolutely 100% sold in what you're doing, that is going to translate into low sales and low activity because you don't believe in what you're doing. So, let me give you a little tip here. If this is you, if I'm speaking to you, you need to go either change what you're doing and sell something that you can get behind, or you need to go and speak with the ownership or the management of your company and have them sell you on the product or service that you're selling so that you can stand behind it and get the conviction needed that you can transfer there into your customer or prospect. Without this conviction, you will be easily persuaded. The customer will sell you on why they don't need your product, and therefore you won't consistently persist and keep asking for the close when you get to the end of your sales presentation, they'll tell you things like, I want to think about it, this isn't right for me, and you'll just buy it. You'll believe it because you're not convicted and you don't know how to keep persisting in what you do. And lastly, number 4, with that massive action, with that confidence, with that conviction comes certainty. Certainty is so powerful because people do not make decisions until they become certain. That's why most people will tell you when you get to the end of a sales presentation, well, let me think about it and I'll get back with you later. The reason why they say they need to talk to somebody else or they need to think about it is because they are not certain. You haven't instilled certainty in that customer because you yourself aren't even certain. And that goes back with this conviction, okay? So until you become absolutely certain in yourself and in your product and in your service, you will not be able to transfer your certainty into the customer, and so therefore those customers won't make decisions. And that, folks, is what separates the top salespeople from the bottom. It's simple. Go out there, take massive action, skill up, get a mentor, get trained, build your confidence, get the conviction you need, go and visit with the company president, go and visit with the management of the company that you sell products for. Get convicted around what you sell, and lastly, get certain. Use words like I know, I will. Those are certain words instead of I think or maybe. Okay? Start speaking like a certain person and you will begin to get a lot of customers who are certain and happy with the decision that they made to work with you.